Hi everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. I hope you people are doing good. So in our previous videos we have seen UPSC CSE 2025 strategy, and we have also seen how to cover NCRTs and how to utilize 100 days for covering all the NCRTs, and we have also seen how to utilize 200 days and prepare for the exam. In this video I'll be discussing how to utilize the time and prepare for UPSC CSE being an working professional or college student. So first thing is, before you start making your plan, that is before you start preparing for this exam, the first thing is calculate how many days you have left with you. That is, we know that prelims is going to be held on 25th of May 2025. So we have nearly 380 days, and now I'll tell you how to utilize this 380 days and how to prepare for this exam. So for that, first thing is you have to understand the process of the exam. That is, you have to understand what is there in the exam, what will be asked, and what we have to do, and how many qualifying papers are there, how many papers contain how many marks. Everything you have to understand the exam process very clearly. And after that, once you have calculated the time you have with you, like for example, as a working professional, some people will work for 10 hours, some people will work for 8 hours. So depending on your work schedule, depending on your work timings, calculate how many hours can you give for UPSC preparation every day, and also calculate how many holidays, like how many second Saturdays, how many Sundays, and how many holidays you have in this year. After calculating everything, then choose limited resources. For example, for polity, the main resource will be Lakshmikant, and for economy, we can go with NCRTs, and we can cover it with newspaper. So like that, choose limited resources for each and every subject, and after making that, make a rough plan, like make a monthly, weekly, and daily basis plan. First thing is you have to definitely make a monthly plan, so that what happens, the target that you have set for your month will be there in your mind, and according to that you will start your preparation. And after making all these things, as I tell every time, that before you start your preparation, you have to definitely be thorough with your basics. So start your preparation with NCRTs, that is, start your preparation with important NCRTs and build a strong foundation. And after preparing your NCRTs, decode the syllabus of UPSC and also previous year question papers. So if you don't know how to read them or how to decode the syllabus, I have already done videos on that, so please watch that. And after finishing your NCRTs, choose a optional that suits you very well, like choose an optional based on your background or based on your interest. So choose an optional. After that, the very immediate thing you have to do is you have to make a plan which includes subjects that have high priority in UPSC. So if you see here I have given a plan. So as I told, we have 380 days left. So in this 380 days, the first 80 days should be given for your NCRTs, and in this 80 days you have to cover class 11th NCRT of polity, class 11th and 12th NCRT of geography, class 11th and 12th NCRT of economy, class 11th and 12th NCRTs of history. So here I have just given you the important NCRTs that you have to definitely cover. So if you cover all these NCRTs, you will get a basic idea about the subject, and in the meanwhile, as I told, you have to analyze your previous year question papers and you have to decode the syllabus as well. So after this, the next 200 days you have to utilize for your prelims plus mains preparation. So this is very important, this phase is very important, because this plays the major role here in this 200 days. If you smartly work and if you utilize all the leftover time with you, so your syllabus will be completed on time, and you will also be ready for the exam. So all you need to do is, in this 200 days, first plan your day into three. Like first, after you wake up, that is before you go for the work, complete your core subjects. Core subjects are nothing but subjects which have high importance in UPSC exam, like polity, geography, history, economy, environment, ecology. So these are some core subjects that have high weightage in UPSC. So before work, like for 2 hours or 2.5 hours, complete, at least take one subject and start reading that subject and complete a certain portion of that syllabus before you go for work. And during work, when you have short breaks, like sometimes you may get 15 minutes of time, sometimes you have half an hour of break. So in that break times, cover your newspaper or read any current affairs that is given by different coaching institutes online, or attempt mocks. So during break time you have to utilize the time for either current affairs or attempting mocks, or practicing answer writing, like that. And after work you have to concentrate more on your optional, and you have to revise whatever you have learned in that entire day. So this is because, as I told, for UPSC, first we have to complete core subjects. So here optional and core subjects are very important. Once you complete them, then only we will go for other main subjects. So in this 200 days you have to divide your day into three sessions. Before work you have to complete your core subjects. During work, come to current affairs. After work, concentrate on your optional. So what you have to do is, every day give a certain amount of time for each and every phase, like 2 hours for core subjects, half an hour for your current affairs, and 2 to 3 hours for optional and revision after your work. So during this 200 days of time, the first 150 days should be given for polity, economy, geography, history and environment. So after completing all these subjects, all those important subjects, in the next 50 days you have to cover your ethics, world history, international relations and governance. If you complete all these subjects in your 200 days, then you will be left with internal security, disaster management, society and social justice. Don't worry about this. This can be covered later on, or this can be covered when you are preparing for current affairs as well. So in this way, in this 200 days, first give priority for those subjects which have a high weightage. Start your optional along with GS. Don't neglect your optional. By the end of this 200 days, you have to compulsorily complete 70 to 80% of your optional and 70 to 80% of your prelims and main syllabus. Okay, and in the meanwhile, as I told, we have to practice answer writing as well. So for this answer writing, after you have completed your polity syllabus, then immediately start writing answers on polity. And after that, after finishing your economy, start writing answers from both polity and economy. So in this way, every day keep on practicing answer writing, keep on evaluating them, keep on writing answer writing based on different subjects, but don't neglect it. Every day you have to definitely write at least one answer. If you have more time, try to write 2 to 3 answers every day. And also every Sunday, which is holiday, on that day you have to practice your essay, and on Sundays you have to revise whatever you have learned in that entire week. And also try to give more focus on Sunday for optional. This is because optional carries a huge weightage in mains, so this is very important, and you can score more marks in optional. So that on Sundays give more concentration for optional, and also try to revise whatever you have learned. So in this short period of time, whatever time you have, if you want to prepare thoroughly, then revision is the key. So make sure that you are revising everything that you are learning every day. I hope you have understood how to cover NCRTs and how to cover prelims plus main syllabus. And after this, when you are approaching for prelims, then for the last 100 days you have to start preparing for prelims exclusively. So about this prelims I will talk later on, but in this first 80 days complete your NCRTs, that is important NCRTs, and also decode the syllabus of UPSC. And after that, start preparing for both prelims and mains simultaneously. In the meanwhile, as I told, you have to make sure that you are practicing answer writing, you are practicing essays, you are completing your core subjects first, you are also completing your optional and revising whatever you have learned. And if you are weak in CSAT, and if you don't know how to solve maths, or if you feel that you can't clear that paper, then what I would suggest is give specific time, like give half an hour or 20 minutes every day for CSAT also, so that if the level of CSAT is difficult also, you can clear that paper. So I hope you have understood how to utilize the leftover time and how to manage your time and prepare for this exam. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.